Ladies and gents, this is your host, Khalil Breathley of the Khalil the Halliwell Sports Report, both YouTube channel and Facebook page. And I got a lot to address as of right now. Last night, I'm going to talk about Bama winning the Orange Bowl, talk about Clemson winning the Cotton Bowl, that is. And I'm going to talk, and I also get into Bama versus Clemson title game rematch, college football title game rematch. I will talk about Amanda Nunes becoming the first woman to be the undisputed champ, holding the UFC Women's Bantamweight champ, UFC title, and the UFC featherweight title. I'll also get into, Jon Jones walking out, the new UFC regaining the UFC Light heavyweight title. I'll also be discussing the last games of the NFL, last games of the NFL Week 17 games matchups and playoffs are going to be at stake, which is going to be later on today, which is coming up next today. That is, and I got a lot to it, and do have a lot to address as of right now. I will get you up. I will get you all live to date, catching up right now. But I want to start off with Bama at Clemson title game rematch, which you'll see on January 7th. Now, in the Orange Bowl, Bama they took out Clemson. I'm sorry, Bama they took out Oklahoma. Tua Tagovailoa, he was he was 100%. He did pretty good, and the offense and defense they put max amount of pressure on the. They're pretty good. Oklahoma defense didn't stand a chance. So I told every single one of you that Bama was gonna put away Oklahoma, and they did. They walked out the Orange Bowl champs. Now they go into the main event once again, main eventing college football title game against a team they've beaten and lost to, Clemson, who just won the Cotton Bowl. But an eagle flew on a fan that is landed on a Notre Dame fan that is during the anthem, the national anthem that is. So, then it flew off for 20 seconds, I believe. But obviously, Notre Dame lost. Bama's in. Clemson's in. Bama, they're in. They're going to take on each other in a title game rematch. In a college football title game rematch, which you can see on CBS. That is. And, which you'll see on Monday on January 7th. You don't want to miss out on that. It's must see, must watch. My vote's going to be Bama to put a beating on Clemson once again. That's what they're going to do. I'm looking forward to that match. So, pretty incredible sight. It's going to be a pretty incredible sight to see. And it's going to be real awesome. I do look forward to that. And I look forward to seeing the college football title game. Must see, must watch. It's going to be awesome, incredible. Don't miss out on that. Music City Bowl, you've seen Auburn beat Purdue 63-14. Syracuse in the Camping World Bowl, they defeated West Virginia 34-18. The Alamo Bowl, Washington State, they defeated Iowa State in the Alamo Bowl. The Peach Bowl, Florida just dominated Michigan 41-15. UVA dismantled South Carolina 20-0. Nevada takes out Arkansas State by 3 points, 16-13. And on New Year's Eve, you'll also be seeing the Military Bowl. You'll see Cincinnati taking on Virginia Tech. And the Sun Bowl, you'll see Stanford at Pittsburgh. The Redbacks Bowl, you'll see MSU, Michigan State taking Oregon. The Liberty Bowl, you'll see Missouri taking Oklahoma State. San Diego County Credit Union. Holiday Bowl, you'll see Northwest take on Utah. The Gator Bowl, you'll see NC State take on Texas A&M. So, the only thing I'm looking forward to, though, is the college football title game. And the winner will be decided come January 7th. So, basically, as of right now, I got Bama beating Clemson. They're tied. So, I got Bama putting a beat on Clemson. Because, really, Bama is going to do a lot of damage. And they have been on top of the food chain from day one. And there's no stopping them. There really is no stopping them whatsoever. No stopping them. None whatsoever. I'll tell you that right now. So it's going to be pretty good and a pretty incredible sight. I'll tell you that right now. It really is. So That's gonna happen in 2019. That is on January 7th. So you don't want to miss on. That's must see, must watch. I'll keep it live a day posted, and it's gonna be pretty incredible. So you don't want to miss on that opportunity. It's gonna be pretty amazing to see. Another topic. Now moving on to another topic, I do want to point out on is the fact that Amanda Nunes KO'd Cris Cyborg in 51 seconds last night at UFC 232. This is Cris Cyborg's first loss in over 13 years. And honestly, Amanda the Lioness Nunes, she walked out as the first woman in UFC history to be undisputed champ as the bantamweight, the women's bantamweight champ, and the featherweight champ, and the new featherweight champ. So huge congrats to Amanda the Lioness Nunes on this historic victory last night. Has gone down to both competitors in the women's division. With the WWE and UFC history, I know it's amazing, and it was absolutely just awesome. They just stole the show out there last night. My vote is Cris Cyborg to beat Amanda Nunes, but no. Amanda Nunes just punished and took out Cris Cyborg. I mean, Amanda Nunes has ended careers of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, who is a former UFC Women's Bantamweight champ, and the first woman to be inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, and a current Raw Women's champ. And really, her career has ended. That was pretty good right there. But Amanda Nunes has ended careers of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, who's the current Raw Women's champ. She's ended careers of Miesha Tate, and she may have ended the career of Cris Cyborg last night. And I'm distraught. I really am distraught. Seriously, Amanda Nunes just dismembered Cris Cyborg 51 seconds like in the first round. That match didn't go the distance though, but the question I have for each and every one of you is, where does Cris Cyborg go from here? And really, will she get a rematch? Will Cris Cyborg get a rematch in 2019? Or will she do the unthinkable by retiring? So please let me know in the comment section what you think. I'll be posting that question for sure. And, I'm ashamed that Cris Cyborg just had suffered a loss like that. And I'm just ashamed right now. So it's just, heartbreaking loss. And I'm ashamed. And I thought Cris Cyborg was going to win it. But no. Amanda Nunes just walks on the undisputed champ, holding the UFC Women's Bantamweight title and the featherweight title. So congrats to Amanda Nunes becoming the first woman to be the undisputed champ in UFC history, that is. So congrats to both of them. Another thing that happened, though, Jon Jones, he took out Alexander Gustafson, that is, last night for the vacated UFC Light heavyweight title. Congrats to Jon Jones on that historic victory. And they call it DC Daniel Cormier, who vacated the UFC Light heavyweight title. That is, so I'm not sure there's going to be a rematch in the works, though. Who knows? I'm not sure that if Jon Jones and DC Daniel Cormier are going to take on each other for the third time. Could be 2019, so the release. Who knows? And obviously, there's always say the same. Jon Jones, he may have gone through a lot. Fact that steroid use, fact that him being suspended of substances. So he's been through a lot in his life. So Jon Jones, congrats to you on your historic victory last night, walking out as the new, regaining the UFC Light heavyweight title. Congrats on that victory, and that's pretty good news right there. So that's something you guys were gonna be in for sure. So that's pretty good news. Now I want to move on to another time. I do want to point out is the fact that as you know, that coming up in just a short couple minutes, just a few minutes, that is, Giants are going to take on the Cowboys for sure. So hope the Giants, they beat the Cowboys later on today, which is coming up next. And I got the Eagles to beat the Skins. I got Browns defeating the Ravens. Steelers defeating the Bengals. Dolphins beating the Bills. Saints defeating the Panthers without Drew Brees. That is, and I got who's sitting out. I also got the Rams defeating the 49ers. Chargers getting a win. Patriots defeating the Jets. And I got, well, pretty much, let's see. Yeah, right, yeah, Chargers, Rams. And, I got, well, the Bucks going to lose. Got that. So a lot will be at stake for today. That is, and today is the last games of the NFL Week 17. So you don't want to miss on that, which is coming up next. And I'll see, and hopefully that's going to be doing pretty good right there. So I'll keep you posted up to that. So, ladies and gents, this is the last time for the 2018 Khalil the Hollywood Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page. Most right there. Make sure you always subscribe to the Khalil the Hollywood Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page. Send me your thoughts, your comments, your reactions from, Bama and Clemson win their title games. Tell me what you think of who they's going to beat. Who's going to win the college football title game? It's going to be Bama or Clemson. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know who's going to win the Week 17 NFL games, just last games. Tell me what you think of Amanda Nunes walking out as the only woman, the first woman to be Undisputed Champ, that is, being the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champ and the Featherweight Champ. Tell me what you think. Cris, tell me what you think. What's next for Cris Cyborg? Where should she go from here? She gonna get a rematch or is she gonna retire? Who knows? Let me know what you think of Jon Jones walking out, regaining the UFC Light heavyweight title. That is. And I'll be back with more live updates, breaking news, training topics, developing storylines, and I'll keep you posted live up to date on that. So I'll keep you live posted, and I'll be responding to your answers and comments along the way. So I'll keep you on tune with that. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. See you guys in 2019. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.